Is that starting it? Yeah, okay.
Cheers to that.
This is the Probably Crazy Podcast, episode 3. Shut the fuck up. I am your host,
Are you sure this just
Anthony
isn't
Crewer.
episode 2.7?
This is episode.
Episode 2.7.
This is episode 3, Tyler.
Okay.
That's
As your-
Tyler,
I'm your co-host.
my other co-host.
Special guest?
Yeah.
Introduce me, I just took a shot.
Our special guest.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea to wait until we started to take the shot for some reason, and I'm regretting that pretty quickly. Kind of nasty. I'm not a big drinker.
It's John. He's my brother.
Yeah, we're brothers.
So, where shall we start?
That's a good question.
That is a good question, Anthony.
Hey,
Would you like to
guys.
start us off?
Have you guys seen Bill Gates drink poop water?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's crazy.
I have not.
Dude, literally, Bill Gates, he's like, yo, I invested in this company. They're going to do great things with, like, changing that poop into wine, you know?
Into wine?
That's what they do in prison. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Anthony's
So
going to be
he
a little
invested in
slow
this
today. He's a little...
company. Bill Gates invested in this company that specializes in turning wet waste, bio-waste, into fuel and drinkable water.
The fact that it can be both made into fuel and drinkable
Yeah,
water
I know.
raises some questions within itself.
The fuel makes more sense than the... Well, I guess they both make sense, but the fact
But
that
the
it's
fact that you're
both...
separating them into those very different
Yeah.
things.
It's a supreme.
Are you on your phone during the podcast, Anthony?
I'm sorry.
A little rude.
I forgot I was recording a podcast.
Yeah, this is episode 2.7, not
This is
episode 3.
definitely
No.
episode 2.7.
Episode 3. This is what the fans want, Tyler.
Dude.
I don't know. What fans?
Yeah, what fans?
Oh, Alyssa's gonna like it
Alyssa.
regardless.
Hey, Alyssa, it's nice to meet you formally. This is our big introduction.
Shout out to Alyssa for
Yeah.
dating a you.
Yeah, very special somebody. Special and not in the good way.
And shout out,
Shout out mental illness.
hey, shout out drug abuse.
Yeah. Okay, kids.
Alcohol
When you
dependency.
get older, be sure to tell mommy and daddy that you're not doing okay and stuff like that. Don't turn to drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay, kids.
Yeah.
That's the message of this podcast, I think.
To be fair, I think it's a little wrong to tell kids that drugs are bad because you should be able to figure that out yourself. You know,
Yeah.
Honestly,
you should do drugs yourself.
You should do drugs yourself
I
and
say-
then decide
I
they're
say
bad.
give drugs to kids. That's my motto. Give drugs
Yeah,
to kids.
because I mean, it would help them learn easy,
Yeah.
like early on too, that it's not okay. And
Oh, wait.
you know what? Like honestly, I could drink to that one.
Oh
yeah, I
let's
can drink to that
let's
one.
drink to that one. Yeah, get some Sour Patch Kids ready because this alcohol is gross.
Okay. So, basically, I now have water in my mouth. And you can't talk very well when you have water in your mouth.
Dude, no way. I would have never guessed by my numerous almost drowning attempts. Well, not attempts.
Attempts.
Not attempts. I wasn't trying to drown.
Big
it just
information
was drowning.
revealed. Of all ways to go, that's how you choose.
No,
to
absolutely
kill yourself
not.
and drown yourself.
Absolutely not.
It sounds awful.
I remember when I was like drowning when I was like 12 at the swimming pool, and the lifeguard just stared at me, and I made eye contact with the lifeguard.
Probably because you made the eye
I was
contact,
like-
they felt uncomfortable.
I was like
Like-
waving my hand out
Like,
of the
oh
water.
man, I just made uncomfortable eye contact with that weird kid.
with that weird.
That weird kid that's drowning.
The weird kid that doesn't know how to swim.
Yeah. What a stupid kid.
I think I went on to like the 12-footer too. I was like.
Okay.
I don't know how I got out of that. I think I just grabbed onto the wall eventually. Like, eventually got my way there.
In your like chaotic movements, somehow you learned how to swim.
Yeah, I was like-
swim to the ledge and grab
See,
on.
throw kids in water, they'll
Yeah.
learn,
See?
or they'll die.
Yeah. What? Two birds with one stone. Give them drugs and then throw them in the water. See what happens.
See what happens.
It's like
Give drugs to babies.
yeah. Start them off as soon as they're
Yeah.
out.
Just
They're gonna
put
have that
a little
one bad
thing of
trait, you know?
LSD right on their tongue.
Cut the umbilical cord and pour down some like gin.
Yeah. You gonna learn today.
It's like, okay, this child's born. Nitrous oxide, quick.
I think that's how we unlock the next step in our evolution.
I know somebody
Yeah.
who used to take like ketamine and like horse tranquilizer.
Hold up. I think John's onto something.
What are you?
Yeah. Okay,
'Cause, like,
well,
have you seen those?
if you think about it, you know, there's been so many like iterations in our evolution as humans, you know, and how did each of those happen? If not by giving babies drugs, you know,
Yeah.
we don't know, because in recent human history, think about it, there's been no substantial evolutions, and think of what we do now is we don't give drugs to babies.
Well, actually, our pinkies are disappearing.
Okay, well, actually, I don't know anyone that doesn't have a pinky.
I'm saying they're like getting shorter.
Oh, they're getting shorter. That's
Yeah, they're getting
interesting.
shorter, and a study says that like, give it a few thousand more years, and we just won't have pinkies.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really gonna miss it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know. Just
Imagine not having a pinky.
if girls liked guys with long pinkies, like that was a thing, like you know, stick it up in there and like give it a little wiggle. You know, I feel like we could change the future.
Just give the old 1-2.
No, but,
You
like-
know what I'm saying?
But like honestly, have you seen those videos of crackheads? They have like superpowers.
Oh, they do.
Joe Rogan. I don't know if you know this about me. I smoke rocks.
Who said that?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, Dave Chappelle.
On the Chappelle Show.
I think they were watching Dave Chappelle up there.
Oh, were they? Were
Really?
they watching the
Yeah.
new special? The new special is funny as fuck.
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and Stones.
I don't know which one, but I heard it. And they were laughing pretty hard,
This is funny.
or because they're drunk.
That too.
That
yeah.
too. They definitely.
It's funny. Like the one time Dad was drunk on the boat, and he was making fun of someone. He was like, drinking his wine, you know. And then I was like, "What are you fucking gay?" I think he just lost it.
We need to evolve. We gotta become like either super tall and giants or dwarf people. That's our
Yeah.
next step.
Okay, that's our next step. That's interesting.
Just save resources. We
You know what?
become dwarf people.
Right.
Because
What
then
if?
doors will be shorter.
What if we systematically weeded the minorities out of the gene pool?
Oh, now you're on to something.
Listen, all I'm saying is despite making up a small portion of the population, why do you know where this is going?
Yeah, just stop.
Why stop at minorities?
Stop.
Let's get rid of women too.
You gotta hate women.
Women.
You know, women.
God, I hate my wife. I bitch of a wife.
I kind of like this dwarf idea because did you you ever hear of Tier Zoo on YouTube?
No.
He's like a he takes animals and stuff and like pretends like it's a video game kind of thing. Like, so the current patch of everything would be like this, like where we are now. Humans are S tier, you know.
Yeah.
And he'd place everything in a tier, right?
Yeah.
And so humans are S tier, but what used to be stronger than humans are Neanderthals, right? They were bigger, they were smart, they had bigger brains even, but they weren't like social enough. so they didn't like expand those brains and like use those brains, and they eventually died out because they were these big bulky dudes, right? And dudettes, I guess. I don't know if Neanderthal women really existed. That's another subject though. But if we take the dwarf idea, when we get overpopulated, the dwarfs are going to need less food, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So I think they're going to be the ones that live throughout the next big culling of
Damn.
humans.
Not only that, but you'd be able to make shorter houses.
Yeah,
Dude.
shorter houses.
We would have so much more space.
So much more
Oh,
space.
yeah.
Airplanes could be smaller.
Everything could be smaller.
Yeah.
Cars could be smaller.
Yeah.
You know, and the reason that wouldn't work in the past is because humans weren't at the top of the food chain, right? But now that we have guns.
Yeah.
Little people can use guns.
Yeah.
And that's what they prefer to be called, was little people. not dwarves, not midgets.
Little people can use guns. I want that as my senior quote. Little people can use guns.
It's a true fact, you know? While we give these babies these drugs, we should give them the guns as well.
You take their skeleton, you take their spine, and you just crunch it so that they're shorter. And
Just
then
really
hand them
short
an
legs.
AK and some LSD.
Yeah,
and
at
then
this
they're good.
at this point in time, do we even need legs? We could just get rid of the legs, you know?
Dude, you know what would be crazy?
Little mobile,
If,
like, hover things.
If like you have like really small legs, like from like half of your shin down to the foot, right? You have that onto your body. And like
Okay.
your torso is normal or like really fucking long. So are your arms though. So basically what you do is you use your little legs, and while you use your middle legs, you go faster with your big legs.
We're just evolving back into monkeys.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Dude, no way.
No.
Maybe that's the next step in evolution. We go back.
Go back.
Yeah.
Like the fuck go back on the keyboard. I mean, are you guys a big fan of humans? What do you guys think?
Say they could use a few patches.
Yeah, a few patches, a few updates. You know, the devs have really screwed up on the last patch.
Yeah,
You know.
honest. Humans have way,
They created-
way too OP.
They created, what did they create? Global warming, vegans.
Vegans. All terrible patch ideas.
Yeah.
They're just trying to nerf us, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to nerf us.
Somebody complained in the last patch.
Stop giving them meat and they'll grow weaker.
That'd be really fucked if we were just like a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Maybe like the sun blowing up is just like the game's online mode being turned off. Like,
Right.
like the dev stopped supporting it.
yeah, they have like a certain lifespan that they gave the game,
Mhm.
right? Because that's how long the universe is going to last. Because we know how long it would last until everything dies, right?
Mhm.
And that could just be like their predetermined idea of how long the game should go on,
Yeah.
right?
Dead ass though. I'm like completely on the idea of like the universes do keep just like restarting. Like the end of a universe creates a new universe and it just keeps getting replayed.
I was gonna say.
So that's what's got me fucked up about like, is there a reason for that?
Right.
Maybe we're just like the other universes. Everything's playing exactly how it did with like a few variations
Right.
or something. And that leads to we're just like replaying civilization over and over again.
Yeah. And
That'd
like,
be fun.
and like, what's the meaning of that?
Yeah, what's the meaning of
Like,
that? Why?
Why? I think it's interesting. Like even with, like we don't know scientifically that there's like any like more powerful being. Like, oh god, we got
Keep
one of
going.
our members is freaking out.
Bro,
Where's
where the
fuck?
fuck
Oh,
is my shoe?
Oh, it's in your hand. Don't worry.
Oh.
What was I talking about?
universes.
Universes. Oh yeah, like even though like we have like all this scientific knowledge, we still have so much like that's not known. Like what happened before the Big Bang? Like the Big Bang, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like anything could have happened, and what caused it?
Yeah.
Like what would cause that kind of thing? And that's true. Like it could just keep going forever.
Yeah.
Because like, who's to say that this is the end when things like finally burn out, the last star burns out,
Mhm.
right? There's still this has been going on for longer than we know, and it'll go on for much longer than we could ever know. You know?
Yeah. See, we think on like too easy. You know that meme of the iceberg,
Yeah.
and it just keeps going deeper into like degenerate levels.
Yeah.
We're like at the bottom of conspiracy shit.
Right.
Like, ascendant. Everybody else is above the iceberg. They have,
Conspiracy
like-
theory? Is that what I heard?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, conspiracy.
You want to hear my conspiracy theory?
What do you got?
Yes.
Okay, so basically, I think we're in an alternate universe right now.
What is that?
You see, I'm gonna tie a bunch of shit together, or I'm gonna forget what I'm saying mid-sentence.
Got
Let's
it.
see how this goes. So basically, there is a company called CERN. Do you know about CERN?
Oh yeah. They shoot electrons
Yes, in Europe.
in Europe.
Yeah. So
yeah, I know
basically,
things.
CERN was colliding electrons, and they got a reaction so big, kind of like the Big Bang, where our universe imploded, but then there was one electron that was heavier than the rest that made an imbalance in
In the force.
no, because like there's
An imbalance. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Before you lose track.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
and it dropped us into another universe, and that's why the Mandela effect is a thing.
Oh, the butterfly thing, where like every choice.
No, it's
No.
like
No. What's the Mandela effect then?
like
you
you
an
know,
idiot?
Luke, I am your father.
Right.
Oh, okay.
See, Star Wars.
Yeah.
We're back
Yeah.
to Star Wars, because.
Yeah.
But he never said that. You know that, right?
What did you say? Yeah.
He said, "No, I am your father."
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Go
Shit
back
like
to
that.
the. Go back to the. Okay. Yeah.
So there always has to be a balance of matter.
Yeah.
In
Oh.
the
Oh.
universe.
Okay. Yeah. I'm.
Yeah.
I'm on track now. I was thinking of something completely.
Yeah,
different.
there's always a balance of matter in the universe, and then when they did the reaction that imploded our universe, there was one electron that was too heavy,
Mhm.
which made the balance imbalanced,
Mhm.
and it just punched a hole into another universe,
Okay.
and that's where we live.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're saying we didn't go far from.
No.
Like we're not.
It was like the one right next to it.
It was right next to us where
So enough
we're
things
saying.
are similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except certain like, what is it? Nelson Mandela didn't die
In
until
prison.
in prison. He
Yeah,
didn't die
he was
in prison.
president of South Africa.
He died much later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He died more recently. When did he die?
It was like early 2000s.
Yeah, I have no like perception of time, to be honest. So I have no idea when that happened. But yeah,
That's
I
an
don't
interesting
know if I agree with that.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I'm the stupid one here. But one of us is stupid.
theory. Maybe all of us are a little bit stupid.
Yeah.
No, because there has to be. Okay, actually, that brings up a good point. Does there really have to be a reason to anything?
No.
But we always want a reason for everything.
We want a reason,
Yeah.
yeah. That makes us feel better.
Mm-hmm. So maybe everything we pull off our ass is complete bullshit, and we're just completely random.
Yeah.
And that's like the human brain can't even wrap around that. I feel.
My rap's around it, I know.
You know?
Yeah, I
What if
do.
it's really completely random?
He's the stupid one, remember?
Oh, right.
Wow. Okay.
No, I mean you
How does
got
it feel to be stupid?
you got a good theory going. Like
Yeah.
that's good, because you shouldn't believe the things that because our minds are self-centered and everything. Like God is human form,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
he has like a beard or something. I
Yeah.
don't know, but like, but who's to say he's not like I don't know.
Goose.
Yeah, he's not a goose. A
Or it's
goose that-
something we can't even picture in our minds because we have never seen
right.
it.
Yeah.
Something in the fourth dimension,
Yeah.
right? Is
Just a bunch of prisms.
he's just the Pink Floyd's thing.
Yeah. He's a brand label.
Yeah.
You know the meme where it's like God is a woman, just God is a brand label that just put Supreme.
Yeah.
What are other conspiracy theories?
We're all mushrooms.
Really?
We didn't evolve from monkeys. This is an Eric Honemeyer one, and he would tell it much better than I can, especially in my current state. But he was like, we are very much related to like fungi. At least our
Mhm.
brain networks are.
Mm.
So like, how our brains fire neurons and stuff like that. Very much like a fungi, like colony system.
Oh yeah.
And so we are actually just mushrooms, basically.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know, I have some evidence for that actually, because both of you are fun guys. Classic pun of the day. We got it knocked out. We met our quota of puns. We can stop. No more puns.
No more pun.
Okay. What about some JFK conspiracies? I have one.
You have one, sure.
Yeah. So basically,
He killed himself.
no. I know
Worse.
who killed him.
Worse.
It was not. It was not because of Lee Harvey Oswald, nor Russia. Okay. So
It was
basically,
Barack Obama. I want that man dead.
Hillary Clinton's reptile ass.
Dude, JFK had stuff on Hillary Clinton.
Alright. So anyways, JFK. Him and a bunch of other celebrities before Cuba was closed off from the world would travel down there and just basically just fuck anything that walked. And then
I know where you're going with this.
yeah, and then Cuba was like, these fucking dudes, they're making us look bad. So then they wanted to take him out. It also could have been
An
from-
illegitimate son.
because of the Bay of Pigs.
So you think Cuba did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, the Bay of Pigs, that shit's crazy. Like,
It was so stupidly planned. If you look
Right,
at the
but-
planning of it, it's
but there's
terrible.
this one dude. There's this one dude that was in the Bay of Pigs. His name was Machine Battle. Or something like that. No, Jose Miguel Battle. My bad.
Machine battle.
I just got. I was thinking of the machine.
The machine.
So this dude, Jose Miguel Battle.
Patel?
Fuck, dude. Jose Miguel Battle. He's just a badass. He helped run the Cuban mafia on the East Coast. And basically, there were multiple times where his group wanted someone to be assassinated, and then no one could do it. Like, Battle was just sending hella bitches at him, and then he would just be like, okay, I'm done with this, I'm going myself, and get him first try every time. Like, he's just way better. I don't know.
So you think he killed JFK?
No, I think those people, even the American Cuban Americans, they were mad after the Bay of Pigs. So basically,
A
the
lot of people
entirety
were
of
mad.
Cubans were not happy with the USA and the president. So they could have
Ronald Reagan killed JFK. I want my nukes in space.
I think, I mean, honestly, the, what is it? Best explanation, Joe Biden did it, and then
No, his
that's
son.
what, that's what,
In Ukraine.
yeah.
Killed JFK.
And then, and then Trump was like, I don't know about this one, guys, and he told Ukraine to investigate, and then
the
Joe
JFK
Biden's like,
assassination.
Joe Biden's like, holy shit, I can't let them know that I actually assassinated JFK. So then, they try to impeach Trump
You know
to
who I think
distract
did it?
everyone
Do you
from
know
the
who I
fact.
think did it?
Who?
For real?
Yes.
Oprah Winfrey. She was reading about Cubans in her book club. But I hate this nigga. Shot him. And there was just a white guy polishing his gun in the window or something like that. And his name's Lee Harvey Oswald. A good American blamed for the actions of Oprah Winfrey.
I think conspiracy theory should be taught in school. You know?
It gets the mind working.
No, that's what I was thinking. It's like,
Instead of those writing openers, you put conspiracy theory
yeah,
on the board. Then you're just like, discuss.
yeah, dude. Because like, imagine, because there very well could be things. Like, for example, like the Earth could be flat, right?
Could be.
It could be.
I mean,
It's technically
yeah.
we don't know everything, right?
Yeah.
And we can never be 100% certain of anything, right?
Until we see it ourselves.
It's a donut.
Well, we could see it ourselves. It could actually be an optical illusion, right? And we just don't know that yet, right? And there's things like that. I'm not a flat earther. You know,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Kind of retarded.
but I definitely I like the idea of it though, because I like the idea that something that we think is completely true could be false,
Yeah.
and that's why I think that I also don't think that they should teach conspiracy theories in school, but I think it'd be interesting
Yeah.
because like why not, you know?
I think
It's just we'll be dead by the time they're running the country.
I think there should definitely be a class for it.
Yeah,
Because then it would teach you to like form your own opinions and not just follow
right.
the
'Cause-
crowd.
Because to expand our brains and to learn more about the universe,
See,
we
we
have to
only
think
use
different-
10% of our brain.
Yeah, we only use 10%. And by going vegan, we could use 100%.
Dude, when you go vegan, you get telekinetic powers.
Yeah, that's actually
And
fact.
like no vegans want to tell you about it. That's why you haven't heard.
You know, they really want to tell you, but instead they just tell you about being vegan.
Yeah.
Because they're not
Every-
allowed to.
Yeah.
Every
Every
like,
time.
please be vegan, please be vegan. Because you'll get these telekinetic powers.
So basically, vegans, they fuck.
Yeah,
Top.
vegans fuck. Hell yeah, vegans fuck.
Vegans fuck. Oh yeah. You got a nose ring? Oh yeah.
You okay, Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You seem very okay. Almost too okay. It's suspicious.
It's suspicious. We know you.
Yeah, you shouldn't be okay. You have a smile on your face. You should be crying by now. It's 9 o'clock.
Come on, the schedule, the schedule. No, you gotta just you just gotta be so organized that you plan your mental breakdowns. I will have a mental breakdown at
Like, oh, okay.
11:30.
I have 5 minutes at 12:35. Get a mini mental breakdown in there, and then about 7 to 9, schedule another one.
You call your secretary. Yeah, pencil me in for a 7 o'clock.
Do you know how like you hear like you see the lightning and then you count for how long the thunder, right? You do the same thing with your mental breakdowns, right? And as soon as they get closer and closer, that's how you know your life is gonna end.
Oh, me and one of my other friends were talking about, like, instead of killing yourself, do how, like, the orcs do in Skyrim. Where fucking seek an honorable death by
Okay.
fighting something.
Yeah.
Right. And so we decided that when we finally think it's time to die, go out and just fight different kinds of bears.
Yeah, I was thinking bears.
Yeah,
too.
so you start with black bears.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because they're little bitch bears.
Right.
I'll fuck up a black bear.
Yeah. And when you die to the black bear, that's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. You gotta kill the black bear. You gotta get past the black bear.
Bear is in.
We already got our quote on
Another-
puns. We discussed this.
No, but and then you go up to like a grizzly, and then the final one was polar.
Polar bears, of course.
Because they're the most deadly.
They are the most deadly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, and each of these bears, you do it on their home turf.
Oh yeah,
So you don't like drag a bear out to like
of course. You gotta go.
city.
You gotta go naked into the Arctic.
Yeah. And just
It's
fuck
only
up,
fair.
try and fuck up a polar bear.
Yeah.
And you would probably throw the first punch. You just go up to the bear and will slam it in the face. Just bats at you. You die. Yeah, but no, you gotta get an honorable death.
Yeah, definitely.
When I die, I'm gonna do this with my family. Well, no, I'm starting the tradition. But I'm gonna give it down to my sons and stuff like that. Maybe daughters finally have daughters. Of course. But you get your ashes compressed into a gem, put that in a ring, and you leave slots open. And when my son dies,
Oh, it's like
he compresses his
it's like
ashes
Thanos.
into a gem.
Infinity Stones.
I had this idea before Marvel.
Okay. Yeah.
But then you have like slots, so like you're the biggest in the middle, and then you have like slots above,
Right.
and then like they just keep adding stones, right?
Yeah.
And then eventually you'll have to retire that ring of strong seed,
Right.
Strong seed.
Maybe you make that into like
and then
a
use-
necklace of rings.
Yeah, so that my like 58th grandson can just have a necklace of rings
Yeah.
with his techno jumpsuit
Yeah.
on Mars.
I think the best decision is you do that, but instead of just your ashes, it's also the blood of your enemies.
So you have to gather that before you die, or does your
You have to gather
does
it
your
before you
child
die.
have to gather it?
You have to gather it before you die.
Okay.
It's like a quest to seek out other bloodlines.
Yeah,
and
it's like my enemy is the polar bear. it's like please, I just have to get one punch before this motherfucker kills me. I just gotta
And
get a
that's
little bit of
honorable.
blood.
Yeah. No, but you guys, I think we should recreate feudal families. Just fucking, this is my title, this is my name. You will inherit everything or nothing.
Right here. I think
Yeah, I already went through bag chips.
if you were compressed into a gemstone, and someone has to gather all of the gemstones,
All the Johnsons.
all the Johnsons together like a super ability, like what would
Depression.
the ability is depression. What would be your
The ultimate depression. Makes others have depression.
to get your gemstone? What would you have to do?
That's a good question.
Yeah, this is a philosophical
I think it
question.
should be this. I think it should be the 7 deadly sins. So one of them you just have to fuck as many people as possible,
Okay.
right? For
Yeah.
like a span of a month or something, but without contracting anything,
Ooh.
but birthing lots of illegitimate heirs, right? So you do that. For like rage and stuff, you have to like go off to war and just fucking be known as like the butcher or something like that.
Right.
You know, even if you have to sign off with like a foreign army, you should go and like you should start chopping people with like a machete. Sloth, do nothing. You just fucking lay in bed.
It's like the award Patrick got in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
The award for not doing anything at all for the longest period of time. That's how you get the jump start.
Yeah, that's how you get the jump. And sloth and stuff like that. Gluttony. Just be the fattest fuck in the world.
Okay.
Just eat.
Guinness
and
World
drink,
Record.
and smoke.
Yeah.
And just everything unhealthy for you. Yeah, just keep on going.
Which one would you be?
I could be a few. That's why I started. Because I was the creator of the stones.
Right.
My heirs will be the collector of the stones.
Yeah. That's true.
You can only call your sons your heirs.
Yeah.
You can't call them sons anymore.
Yeah.
You're my heir. This is my heir. Jerome.
Yeah.
You looked like you were about to say something, so I was like
Yeah,
waiting.
we were waiting.
Sorry.
Because you're like. Ding.
Not unknown to refresh. Ring, 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 ring.
You have to start. Me, Eric, and Gabe, your age, already have this going, where we're gonna intermarry our families and create alliances. We're gonna like give away our daughters and like take sons. See, dude, we can see which family bloodline takes over. Could be a competition. Yeah, but you just do that. You train your daughters from birth that they're gonna be married to this one.
No, you
particular
can definitely
person.
brainwash
Oh,
children
definitely.
if you have them from a young age.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to brainwash.
Yeah, you
Like,
just
from
only
experience?
they hang out. Only they.
From experience.
From experience, I think we a brainwashed child.
Yeah. Where I could see kind of setting them up, but in a more. Yeah, you guys put a good dent in that. In that liquid.
I think we should
No,
cut it off.
we should finish
All right.
it off. At this
I
point.
don't know. I'm a puker.
No, we're done.
I didn't puke last night.
It's true.
We fucking went through that. I'm so proud. See, that's how the gluttony one is made.
Yeah, you guys are doing really good. Seeing all the snack wrappers on the ground, you guys have got the gluttony one. You got it down.
Listen, we work out, we do things, right, Anthony?
Yeah. We work out like a few days.
Fuck bitches. Get money.
And I oops.
And I open it. Did you show him that video?
Oh.
Here. I have it in mind.
Show the podcast.
Yeah. Yes, here you go. Snapchat's being fucking ass. There. When did I get a snap from that person? Ah! I think I speak for all crazy people when I say
Ah! Oh shit, we're recording a podcast.
Is there something wrong with you guys?
It's just the depression. It's okay.
Thought you were having a stroke.
That was us last night.
Okay. I was wondering if you guys were gonna do anything.
It
last
started
night.
immediately.
Yeah.
We didn't even wait till the nighttime to start.
No.
I think we got here, we put the snacks down, we went up for like a little bit to say hi.
Right.
Then came down immediately started. And we've been like that since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been like really like sober this weekend.
That's good. That way you can't be hungover.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
anything. Well, I also just don't
Oh,
get hangovers.
Okay.
I got them like once, and that was the one time.
Yeah. How long was the hangover?
Sucked. It was like all day.
Okay.
Like, I was dead the next day. I think I had to work too. It was terrible.
I've been hungover for multiple days.
I've definitely puked a lot, but I'm not a big puker either. Like, I had gators one time for a session.
Oh yeah.
Had like 20 wings. Did that. Had just chicken and red came out.
It's kind of gross.
Oh, I did not want to eat wings for like
No, I can see that.
a month after.
I
Yeah.
want wings now.
Yeah. Like after you saying that, it's like, oh man, I could go for some wings. Like even if it was just the puked up wings, I could take a few bites.
Lick your fingers a little bit.
Yeah.
Gators kind of smacks though sometimes. Not gonna lie,
I haven't been there in so long.
it's really good.
You
I
know?
mean, I like Buffalo Wild Wings, but I think I'm still partial to Gators because you just get so many wings.
Mm.
See, the problem with eating wings is you can't keep onto your telekinetic powers.
So yeah, vegans, that telekinetic stuff. Come on, just come out with the truth. That's what they're hiding at Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's the fact that vegans have telekinetic power.
What if everyone from Area 51 comes back vegan? We should look into that. I'm gonna put our guys on that.
Our guy,
Our guys.
FBI agent that's listening to this podcast,
Yeah.
please
Please.
leak the information to us. Be a whistleblower. Anthony, goddammit, we're recording.
Sorry.
We are already at 40 minutes though.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
For this.
Didn't feel that long.
No, it didn't.
What if we listen back? It's just like 3 minutes of silence, like between every conversation. We just don't realize it because we're fucked up.
Yeah.
We're fucked up with being tired, by the way.
Yeah.
It's sleep deprivation is the #1 leading cause of death in America, or something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm saying.
I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist.
What released my records on that? I don't have to. This is
Yeah.
America.
This is America. Freedom of speech and lack of speech. Why are there 2 pineapples on the wall?
Dude, I don't know.
Pineapples don't even make sense. We're in October.
They should be pumpkins.
They should be pumpkins.
Now the pineapples were cheaper.
Yeah, I bet.
Dude, even when I walk into your house, you've got all the stereotypical white family shit of like the family
Yeah.
on the wall.
We
All those quotes and shit at your house.
yeah. It's like half like generic, like family stuff, and then the other half is something like, "Oh, this sign says booty. I like that. That's funny." Or there's this, what is it? Like a piece of paper that says bitch. Oh, that's funny.
My Facebook friends will think this is lovely.
Okay, so you know how we think of like boomers like that and everything like that? How will younger generations think of us along those same terms?
Be like, wow, Dad killed himself. That's so funny.
Lol, imagine killing yourself.
What a nerd.
Dude, I can't believe fucking Gen Zers killing themselves. The fuck?
It's like, you know how they have the jokes about, you know, my dad went to go get milk and he never came back. It's like the same kind of thing. He went to the bathroom and he never came back after the police came and took away his body.
Oh shit.
That's going to be the future of comedy. Let me tell you right now. I'm not part of the next generation, but I see it.
No, next generation's gonna be millennial parents.
Oh god.
That's just gonna be like,
You'll be fucked
imagine Dad crying at the bar. Oh. Imagine Dad keeping his dick intact from birth. Whoa.
Dad, what are you writing, a diary?
Are our memes gonna become boomer memes?
Oh yeah, it's going to be like Facebook memes.
Yeah. Except it's like Snapchat memes or like Instagram memes.
That would
It's
be
just
funny,
Instagram memes. Oh my god, can you believe all those fucking Instagram memes?
though. Just it would be.
I can't
It would be
believe
weird
they
though,
don't
because
put-
there would be a bunch of old people just going, "Uh-oh, stinky, poopy, poop."
I'm lost.
Aren't we all? Amen, brother.
Yeah. Drink to that one. By the way, we're drinking water and we're sleep deprived.
There's not enough evidence. Shit. Can't arrest me.
I am of legal age, I swear.
I am-
I might be in a Target buying vodka in pajamas. No, I am of legal age.
I think the camel hat really sold it.
That, and then after seeing the robes, you should have worn the robes.
The Star Wars robe. That was just too much. I think if I wore the Star Wars robe to get the vodka, I don't think I would have walked out with the vodka.
It would be so funny though.
It would
you
be.
put it in the pocket of the. No, I don't need a bag. Just.
Oh my god. You just have to go to every public place with a robe. Just act like you don't give a shit.
Dude, if I ever go back to the hospital, I'm just gonna wear the robe and let my balls hang out.
Yeah, I know the procedure.
Like, do you want to wait for clothes? Nah, I'm good, chief.
Let your nuts drag.
Doc, I'm gonna let my nuts hang.
Gotta air them out.
Air out those nuts, am I right? Looks.
I heard the door. And I was like, nutty. You know what I hate?
What?
Weebs.
Sharing the gene in my tall.
Wow. Is Anthony a weeb? Anthony is a weeb.
Yeah, there's a weeb.
He
Alright,
said
let me
something in
fucking
Asian.
loser.
Let me explain.
You like lollies.
Let me explain. That wasn't Japanese, dog. That was Chinese. I said whoever.
You commie bastard.
Damn. I learned that in the hospital that the phrase is whoever threw that paper at your mom is a shovel.
A shovel.
Yeah, it was supposed to be whoever threw that paper at your mom's a hoe. But honestly, thinking about it now,
You have to
I
say
would
that
rather
for a
have.
Chinese tourist.
Huh?
You gotta say that in front of like Chinese tourists.
Yeah. There's so many of them.
They're also like
They're
apparently
everywhere.
the worst. Like, like internationally, like the worst tourists.
Right?
Mm.
Yeah, which like surprisingly, it's really not us. It's like Chinese people and Indians.
Yeah.
Because at least like we have good ones.
Indians are like, what is this toilet?
Well, no, same thing with Chinese people. Because like rural Chinese people will just shit anywhere. They'll just squat down in the middle of a mall and just shit. Because They fucking do that at home. And then, like, Indian people just, like, are really racist towards everybody. And it's like, the same thing with Chinese people. It's like, they'll see, like, a black guy and, like, get super, like, scared.
Oh wait, that explains the video. Where remember that black guy wearing an Iron Man mask, and then he goes up to some Asian people, and they look at the Iron Man face. They're like, ah, ha, ha, ha. He takes it off, and he's black. They're like, oh.
That's why Chinese people always follow the black guys around the store. Make sure they don't steal anything. That's fucked. Do you know about roof Koreans?
Roof Koreans?
So back when there was like the race riots going on in the U.S., everything like that, fucking in one city, there's a bunch of like Korean shop owners. They were like just getting looted, everything like that. And this was back when like all of them had done mandatory like military service
Yeah.
for like South Korea, right? And they fucking just all the Korean gun owners, like all the Korean gun shop owners, just started handing out guns to all the Koreans, and then they would just get up on the roofs of fucking like stores and stuff and just blast anyone that came close. And nobody got arrested or anything like that because police just couldn't show up. And then it was just forgotten about.
I just imagine like the looting problem is solved, and then like the shop owner's like, no one's come in a while. I'm not making any money here.
Because they were just so like scared of getting looted, and then they like called the police, and the police couldn't show up because they were dealing with race riots.
Right.
And so they just took matters into their own hands.
That's good. That's good for them.
Yeah. That's why you still have Korean shops.
Yeah.
Dude, I think like if you rob like a gas station and there's a Korean behind like the fucking cash register, just turn around. That guy's got a shotgun under the counter and you know it.
Yeah.
It's ready to blast your fucking face.
That could be your what is it, like your valiant enemy that you want to go that you want to die by. What is it? Instead of the bear, it's like the Koreans. I gotta rob a Korean gas station, which is gonna be hard to do because they're all you know,
Indian, man.
they're all. You said it. I didn't say it. See, I'm not racist. If you say a sentence and then don't say the race, you know, it's like, you know that, you know, these guys are always stealing, and they're always and I'm just always so afraid of them when I look at them because their skin color is, you know,
What?
yeah. I mean, no, I'm not racist. He said it, not me.
Oh my god. Oh. That's a fucking strat.
That's right. Wait till someone else says it. It's like, oh, did you hear what he
I-
said?
Me, racist? Never.
What do you say?
I don't know if he should be saying that, sir. I was a little on the edge.
Uh-oh, someone's gonna get offended.
Uh-oh.
But it's not my fault.
It's so like, that's such a politician move.
It's
You
like-
should run for office.
Yeah.
Just be like, I didn't say it.
It's like, we hate, and then the whole crowd screams Mexican. It's
You're like,
whoa,
see?
whoa.
Technically, that's
Whoa,
not
hey.
official policy.
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
That was you guys, not me.
That was you guys. That was my supporters, not me.
Listen, I can't hold myself accountable for what other people say.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of food, lots of other stuff.
Water.
Water.
Yeah, lots of water.
Water and sleep deprivation.
Water, sleep deprivation. See? I'm so tired.
See? Look how tired he is.
Dude, I'm so tired that I don't even know what's going on right now.
Wait, we're on a podcast?
I keep forgetting that we're doing the
Hey,
podcast.
hey. Okay, so you guys want to start recording the podcast?
We should probably start recording that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we could start it, but there's a sock on the headset. It's gonna mess up the sound.
They're not supposed to know how bootleg we are.
Oh, what's that?
We're
This
professionals.
This is an $18 Amazon headset. Gaming LED headset.
With the sock on it.
With a sock on it?
That's our fucking
To
setup.
get rid of background noise.
What? That's why the audio quality is so good?
Good.
We don't know what it sounds like yet.
Yeah, we don't.
Wait.
There's
That's why
gonna
the,
be like a bunch of like really loud laughing and then like mumbling.
If you look at it,
Yeah.
everyone laughs. Ready, set, go. Ha 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 ha. And look at it. It lights up. And
Yeah.
then when we're talking, it's like
It's
you
like
can
all
barely hear
quiet,
us.
yeah.
But that's part of the dream, the American dream.
I think that's exactly what Martin Luther King wanted.
Yeah.
I have a dream
Yeah.
that one day
He-
all microphones will have socks on them.
Some microphones do come with microphone socks. But that's not what they're called.
Are you sure? Microphone socks.
I mean, it sounds pretty accurate.
My fellow
Microphone
Americans.
socks. You know, like the thing-
I will now be selling
The weird thing on
Obama
top.
merchandise on my store.
There you go.
No, he pauses.
Just the dramatic pauses.
I know how Obama talks.
Yeah.
I am Obama.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a guest.
Our guest tonight, Obama, is really.
Dude, what's Obama's last name?
Yeah.
It's either what was it, Bin Laden,
Bin Laden.
or
Wait.
what was the other one?
I think it's the same one as Joe.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Nobody's answering you on
No,
that.
you know, like the same one that Joe has.
Lick my balls.
Oh, Alyssa's watching the podcast.
Oh yeah, she's commenting on the shit stain. The shit stain.
Shit stain.
We're
Shit
recording,
stain.
what is this, 2.7?
No, 3.
No, this is not 3, this is 2.7.
this is-
We are too fucked up
this
for
is a
this.
2.7.
No, this is perfect.
I will change it to
The
2.7.
shit stained Supreme underwear.
You guys gotta piss. I gotta piss.
I don't have to piss, but I haven't stood up.
I swear to God. I swear to God. If no one opens their mouth for me to pee, I'm gonna be real mad.
Oh, that reminds me of that one meme of like watching a movie and the sex scene came on. Both my grandpa and dad didn't offer me any dick, knowing I'm horny as fuck.
Dude, honestly, I'm just gonna pee out this door.
Are
You want a
actually?
sword fight?
Sword fight.
Shut the fuck.
I challenge you to a duel. You drop your pants. Just start fucking jacking off the kid.
Yeah. Anytime you say anything inappropriate, look up the stairs. It's an adult looking.
I am an adult, and I still do that shit.
I can say whatever the fuck I want.
What?
Okay,
What?
is anyone looking? Shut the fuck up.
Trying to take a piss, cunt. It's pissing.
Yeah, I can hear.
That's a stallion right there. You know how they just like milk horses
How they
so
milk.
that they can breed more horses
Yeah.
because they can't give them the fuck.
Right. That's
Imagine having that as a job.
I know.
Just jack off horses for a living.
I bet plenty of people want it.
I win this day and age, yeah.
Dude, there are actually people that jack off horses.
Yeah.
I just imagine like
It's
whispering
disgusting.
to the horse, "It's okay, baby. You know, just stay real calm. I'm just gonna do this. I don't like it. I swear I don't like it. But,
You
but
know
I
that.
swear.
They're jacking themselves off while they're jacking off the
It's
horse.
it's like horse. If you could just put that hoof on my dick.
Just please rub it against me a little bit.
I just need a little something. I'm giving you all I got. You know, all right. If you insist, I'll put a little mouth action in.
Oh, if you insist.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like furries with foot fetish porn, like foot fetishes that like look at animals.
Dan
feet
Schneider.
At the hoof.
At the hoof.
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider? Oh.
Yes.
No, he likes human feet.
Yeah, he likes.
Yeah, but
he
like I'm
likes.
saying like furry with like a foot fetish that likes animal feet. They really like that camel toe.
Yeah. Gee, Dan Schneider is kind of my hero. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have easy access to children's feet.
Listen, my foot fetish could never really take off unless Dan Schneider.
No, but like, let's be honest. Dan Schneider, if he wasn't around, you know how many young boys would not be sure if they were straight.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. Give babies drugs, and everyone wins.
It all ties back together.
We're going full
It
circle
all
right
ties
now.
back together. Babies need LSD to open their minds.
Your mind's in Dan Schneider's context. Just purely feet.
We
I
will-
think when we baptize people, we should just have the pool filled with liquid acid, and then you dip them in there, and they come out. They're like, whoa.
I just imagine it's like you dip them in it and you take them out. It's just like a skeleton because it's the wrong kind of acid.
Actually, with the big, like, instead of our theory earlier about universes and Big Bang and stuff like that, Dan Schneider is just God. And he's like, damn, feet are pretty fucking hot. I'm gonna make my creations like feet. I like feet. Every weird fetish is God's fetish.
That's true, actually. Because why would God allow such the creator of everything?
God is a furry confirmed. Fuck.
He looks at paws and boobs.
God has a fursuit and his name is Satan. Satan's just God's edgy 12-year-old emo like persona. Like dyed hair. I like to think of Satan as not like a red guy with horns, but as a
Just a
guy
hipster.
with like a hipster with like dyed hair. And like ear gauges.
Oh God.
Do you guys know that I'm a Satanist?
Is that your vision of Satan?
My vision of Satan is that he's the good guy, God is the bad guy. Okay, hear me out.
Before you jump to conclusions.
Yeah, you know, it's like, think about this. You know, I'm just a guy who jacks off to little children's feet because of Dan Schneider, right?
Right.
Right. This is episode 2.7, by the way, not episode 3, so I could say that.
It doesn't matter.
It's still gonna get posted either way.
But anyways, God is not going to accept me, right?
Yeah.
But who will? Who will accept anyone, no matter who they are, is Satan.
Yeah, to punish him.
Well, I wouldn't go so far to say that. Who knows what they do up there
I
or
mean,
down
hey,
there?
You never know. He could be, really giving them the time of their life because
Yeah,
he's just digging deep down to their fetishes.
yeah, that's why they're down.
Yeah.
You get to have hot BDSM sex
Yeah.
constantly, 24 hours a day.
What if hell is just the most fun place in wherever it is?
Have you ever heard Keontae's conspiracy on how Jesus is the Antichrist?
No.
It was crazy. He pulled out like facts that kind of made sense, and it scared me.
Yeah, so that's what conspiracies do.
Who came up with like the first conspiracy theory? Do you think?
Probably.
Alex Jones.
Just, no, but like, fucking just somebody in medieval times is like, what if my lord is actually a gecko?
A spaghetti monster.
Spaghetti
A
monster.
flying spaghetti monster.
No. Fucking all of mythology is just their conspiracy
Yeah.
theories at the time.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, swear to God, what if just a guy with lightning hands just fucking went from and fucked my wife? Let's call him Zeus. Imagine living in that time.
Be cool.
It
Dude.
also would suck.
No, it would suck so bad. You'd probably be dead
Yeah.
at the age of 20, 22.
Yeah. If you're lucky to even get to 22. You weren't considered a person in Greece unless you passed, what, the age of 30? You, like, legally weren't, like, a person.
Really.
Yeah. You just, I mean, like, you weren't treated as such. Well, kids were. They were treated as, like, complete non-people. But then you were kind of, like, treated as if, like, you were something that was there. Like a tool. And then
Yeah.
if you made it to 30, then you're like, oh yeah, big human time.
It's interesting that people at 30 weren't like, they continue the thing, right? They continue being like, oh, children suck. Like, as soon as they hit 30, they're like, okay, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. It's like the two kids in a trench coat. There's like, I'm 30. Walking around in Greece.
Wait, should we start the podcast?
Yeah, we should start the
Yeah, we
podcast.
should start the podcast. Dude, we're having some good conversations. Can't believe we're not recording this.
This is why this should be number 3. We've branched off many
We've-
places.
Yeah, we have. This is
Speaking
so-
of branching off, string theory. I already went on about that.
Speaking of string theory, strings are in Stitches, and Stitch Fix is our sponsor today. And Stitch Fix will set you up with clothes that fit your style and fit your needs. And if you want more info, click the link below. Just go to Stitch Fix / what is the podcast name?
Probably
Probably
crazy
the-
podcast.
Probably Crazy Podcast.
The PCP.
I didn't even realize that was the acronym. But it fits really well.
Holy shit, dude! I'm not gonna type out the probably crazy podcast anymore. I'm just gonna say PCP episode 3.
There you go. You guys figured it out.
Hell yeah. What were you saying? Because I wanted to respond.
I have no fucking idea what I was saying. Go back to Anthony.
Fuck. Why me?
I wanted to respond to what you said.
I was doing an ad read.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
jacking off alone again.
Now I'm with the boys.
This is sponsored by NordVPN.
Jack off in the privacy of your own home with your boys without anyone knowing.
What that? Do you want the government to know that you've been jacking off?
This has been sponsored
by yourself?
by Dollar Shave Club for all your shaving needs.
Yeah.
I subscribe to Dollar Shave Club.
Yo, this one is
I actually am subscribed to Dollar Shave Club.
And our final sponsor is the Nazi Party.
Oh my god. I just can't get enough of the Nazi Party. You know, it's like, it's every morning when I wake up, it's like, I need a little Nazis. Give me some Nazis. Because the Jews are the worst.
Hey everyone, this is a joke.
We are not sponsored by anyone. Look at the views on this podcast. There's literally
New
14.
sponsor, Israel. We're a great country.
This one is sponsored by the CEO of racism.
The CEO of sex.
Who's who?
You're Shit, we could be both.
It really could go either way.
You could. Depends on the month.
Well, no, you see,
Depends on the month.
me, I'm not racist because I hate everyone equally. So technically, I'm not putting any other race because I also hate white people.
Yeah, but I hate everybody too.
Shit.
You guys should have sex.
Whoever's the top gets to be the CEO of sex.
It's me. I'm
Fuck you, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah, let's see it. This podcast turns into a
Both
porno.
of us just. I'm shit. The other one just trips.
It's like those fucking wrestling pornos.
I don't know
Where
anything
they're
about
like-
wrestling
They're
pornos.
like, and then they just like,
This
And then start
is
fucking.
response to our
I
last.
decide that against anything else, though. You're like, oh, shit stain. Poopy.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Shout out to our one and only viewer, Alyssa. Thanks for
no,
watching.
that wasn't even Alyssa. We
That was
had
Alyssa's
viewers.
That
friend.
was
We have
Alyssa's friend.
170
Two
something.
viewers.
Oh,
Two
two viewers.
viewers right
Shout
now.
out to our two viewers, Alyssa and Alyssa's friend. What is up?
We just get all of our moms to watch this.
No, hell no. Just in a line. Fucking.
Even my cousin would be disappointed in me right now, I think.
I think all I said was a few mildly pedophilic, racist, and what else? And I said I was a Satanist. I don't know.
My name is Tyler Johnson, and
I hate the gays.
Now it's also homophobic. There you go.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the gays yet. That was on our sheet.
didn't we?
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we were talking about Dave Chappelle. And how it.
No, that was on the other one.
Oh, motherfucker.
But the gays hate everybody. The gays hate, like, lesbians, and lesbians hate the gays. Right?
Dude, I swear
But the
we
gays
went
are
through that
driving
this
everybody.
What? I'm lost.
Aren't we all?
There's a war going on
Against.
that we don't
Dwarves.
even know about. Dwarves versus the gays and lesbians.
Dwarves and giants combine forces to fight the alpha.
What if we're just giants?
Yeah. And babies are
Pers-
dwarves.
Perspective is relative.
True.
What if like, when kids grow up, it's not the same kid. They just replace them with a slightly older one every day.
Okay. I like where you're going. Now, explain this in further detail. How would this work? Where would
During the nighttime,
during the nighttime?
you sneak
There's gotta be an agency.
an agency dedicated to just switching people's lives every day.
What happens to the one when they get replaced? Do they like decommission them?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Maybe they like they
Why should you know?
maybe they
He's
You
getting
know, I
ready for
was-
the porno
Yeah, I was kidding about you guys having sex. You can put your
God
shirt
damn
back
it.
on.
No.
Alright, he's taking off his pants.
Don't.
Send a Snapchat to Alyssa.
Anthony, don't.
He's struggling to get the button undone. Oh, yep, he is fully erect. Let me, the
Dude, I
podcast-
still can't get this fucking knot.
Stop. I don't want to see that shit.
Oh, with my dick out, Tyler. Don't fucking test me.
Put it on his forehead.
Alright, no, this is getting really gay really quick.
Yeah.
No
let's
homo.
just hold hands and calm down. Let's just it's just that testosterone going, if you need me to jack you off, I could do it, because we're getting a little good in here. And we gotta stop that right now.
I just want to inform everybody that I, Tyler Johnson, hate the gays.
Alyssa, these are jokes. I'm not gay. I love you. There we go.
Okay.
Now we're good.
Future girlfriend. I don't know when.
Now Anthony, you're free to do anything.
It's getting closer. It's getting closer to the schedule of my annual girlfriend here, but to you, I love you. I'm not gay, but I don't know. We're gonna have to talk about that "I love you" part. That's kind of a strong word.
Like, you should now do your next girlfriend. That'll be pretty quick after. Give her a.
So you've heard that, and that bitch is out of my life.
Hey, my second ex-wife.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. It means a lot. But yeah, and
But yeah, I've probably killed myself.
I know. It's like, we're gonna be together forever and ever and ever. And to my third ex-wife.
You do that in marriage vows. You're just getting married, and then you're like, just so I don't have to rewrite stuff. To my second wife.
Water.
Haha, used to be.
Yeah, shut up. I'll piss in your mouth real quick.
Dude, honestly, I want to say that to a t-shirt. Because, like, sometimes they're bitches. They're like, I'm like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? And they're like, I don't know, can you?
It's like, I can piss in your mouth if you don't shut it, bitch.
My math teacher's always like, I'll ask you to go to the bathroom. He's like, be quick. I'll be like, dog, I gotta take a massive shit. If you don't
Shut the fuck
don't
up.
accept my massive shit, I will pull my pants down in the middle of this class, just shit on your desk.
I got a 3-course shit incoming.
Incoming transmission.
How long do you guys usually do the podcast?
I don't know. We're probably past the point.
It's only an hour 16.
Hour 16.
However
yes.
much we want.
Because this is your podcast, and you can do what you want, you know?
Dude, we're fucking barely managers of our own podcast. The depression runs that.
Right. Yeah, the depression says no podcast this week. Sorry.
Sorry.
Our manager depression is like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You should probably be sleeping right now. You should be sleeping all day, every day.
I know, I'll probably cut it off.
Or the opposite.
Here. Anthony, cut it off here.
He's
Huh?
on his phone.
Cut it off here. Because you're already going on your phone. Dog.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Now let's say, theoretically.
Have you guys ever seen the Ben Shapiro?
Yeah.
When it's like,
Wait, I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it.
So let's say, theoretically,
I've got it. Let me find it. They're right.
theoretically speaking, you were a naughty girl.
Here, I got it.
Let's say you've been a bad girl. Let's say, hypothetically, you've been a naughty girl even. Okay. And if you were a naughty girl, you would also be my dirty little slut, right? Then, hypothetically speaking, you would be my little cum slut. Now, let's say that you're also daddy's girl. Now that we've established that you're both a bad girl and daddy's girl, then I believe you'd agree with me when I say that you deserve a spanking. Am I not correct? A bad girl deserves a spanking. And if I am daddy, you are my girl, so I am the one who must provide punishment.
Let's say, theoretically.
Theoretically. You bad back.
I miss the old YouTube.
The old box TV.
Dude, old YouTube used to scare me.
Oh no, not the like old.
Oh,
I mean like 2016
2016.
area over there, you know.
What happened in 2016?
Filthy Frank left YouTube.
Oh,
and comedy went downhill worldwide.
Comedy stocks drops.
Honestly, dude, like, it kind of makes sense. Because if you think about it, like, looking at the timelines, people were getting really sensitive, and Filthy Frank leaving YouTube is really close by.
What if there's an alternate movie or universe? What if there's an alternate universe where the globe is just inversed?
and we're black people. I'll be honest, I don't know what you mean by that.
So like you take so here's Europe, here's America, and you either just
Okay.
or you just flip them upside down.
And to the listeners at home, he just did this with his arms. And then he did this with his arms.
I'm gonna be completely honest. We're doing a podcast right now. We
Hell
should
yeah.
probably start it.
Yeah, we just hit record. Imagine not having a podcast.
Yeah, that'd be so lame.
Fucking beta
People,
cuck.
people that don't have podcasts, like,
What, life not interesting enough?
for,
Don't get
right.
blasted enough by water and sleep deprivation.
Pussy. That's what they do, right? I have sex.
Sex.
Yeah, jiggle those.
Did you just say yeah, gigolos? I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, gigolos.
I'm slapping my stomach right now.
Stop.
They could probably hear that.
Why is your shirt off?
Dude, it's hot.
Was that why?
I'm on fire.
It's not because of the gay thing?
Dude, no. I feel like I'm on fire.
It's okay to be gay.
Fuck off. Not this shit again. Alyssa.
You know, Anthony,
I'm
really,
not-
it's okay to be gay.
You know, Anthony, it's even if you have a girlfriend, it's okay to be gay.
She told you to go to bed.
Who's a pussy ass
I don't know.
I heard my tell her.
bitch?
Oh boy.
Listen, hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
Let's say
you just
you've
hurt my
been a bad
feelings.
nose.
You just hurt my feelings, and theoretically,
Hypothetically.
if you did that, you should say you're sorry, and I deserve an apology.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Let's say you've been a bad girl.
And theoretically, you've been a naughty girl. Okay, we have to cut that one off. We're done with the hypothetically.
Ben Shapiro's so short and he's so funny. Some mad little angry Jewish man.
I like that's what you start with. He's so short and funny.
Dude, just wear something.
Hey, he's
up.
not as funny as he is short.
So, okay, yeah, it goes in order.
Have you seen his sister?
No.
Ben Shapiro's sister. If you covered the face with the bag, because it looks like Ben Shapiro. Shit's fire.
I'd smash.
Smash Ben Shapiro's sister.
Yeah, if I could smash
With
Ben
facts
Shapiro
and logic.
without being gay,
Like, she's got, like, his face, but then, like, long hair, and then tits. Just Google Ben Shapiro's sister real quick.
got it.
So let's say, theoretically,
Okay,
I was
we're
really
starting-
short.
We're starting to go off the deep end. Might as well cut it.
I feel like we could probably still go somewhere.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, where are we
dude.
driving?
We could go anywhere. Yo, let's,
Bro, do you drive? Do you drive, bro?
You drive, bro? Dude. I only had like a little bit. I can drive. Give me the keys. Did I ever tell you I hid the keys from myself once by throwing them aggressively across the room to hide them from myself? And then I'd stumble upon them, be like, no! And grab the keys and throw them across the room again.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. Episode number 3. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
2.7.
I'm your
Episode 2.7.3.
2.7.3.
Everybody wins here.
God damn it. No. It's just, we're
Let
lazy
me
as fuck.
time.
Okay, we need a number 3.
Okay.
We need a number 3, alright? This is podcast number 3. I'm like depressed or something. I can't fucking keep up with doing a podcast.
That was one of your hosts, Anthony. I'm your co-host, Tyler.
And your special guest, who is unnamed. Because I've said some stuff that I don't
You
agree
said your
with.
name at the beginning of the podcast.
Shut up.
Kind of
No.
Thank you for listening. If you're still here,
Why?
what are you doing? Do something better with your day. I'm kidding. No.
No, why
Donate
are
to
you
our
watching this
Patreon.
show?
We don't have a Patreon, but you can
You should
just
make
hand
a
me
Patreon.
$1. And that would be nice. Thank you. And good night. Also, hypothetically,
End the goddamn podcast.
End it. Hit end.